Early on in the season, I thought winning the Copa de España was a huge achievement. But now, we've got to knock it out of the ballpark once again in episode 90 of the FIFA 20 Eibar career mode. Here we go, the Europa League final against Leipzig. We are here. Of course, you knew that if you've watched the last one. If you haven't, go and watch it. I'll show you the journey here as long. Well, not as long. I'm going to show you the journey here as well with all the games from the group stages, the knockouts, and all the way up to here. And here is the journey. This is the season finale as well. Forgot to mention that, and that's quite an important thing. The only game we're playing today is this Leipzig one with the group stages. Here we are. We were all correct, Praha and Athens. I think that was quite an easy group. We got a draw in there, we probably shouldn't have. Round of 32, a 3-1 win and a 4-2 aggregate win over Liège. Round of 16, where were we? Everton, 3-2. That was quite a difficult one, you know. The quarterfinals, of course, difficult again with Roma. Oh no, that's not the difficult one. We actually did really well against Roma. This was the difficult one. Arsenal, we had to go to the Emirates and win, and we did just that to get our place in the final. And now, I'm going to try and pick a final team. Look at the transfer budget as well. And look at the manager rating, still 98, and I hope it goes up to 99 if we can win that, that is. And here we go, straight into this team sheet to try and win that trophy. With Lunin in the goal. They've all had rests, these players. I don't know how Vaz is a bit tired, but he is. With Tejero, Lorente, Calero and Angelino at the back. With Barrios and Bardi both in CDM. Saboscloy, Maya and Vaz, who's just a bit off energy. With Hernandez up front. The bench still looks strong as well. Marino, Sitama, Escuero, Benassa, Ladira Freire, Silva and Villar. Hopefully we don't have to put many of them on, because we don't want to get injuries. And yeah, I have faith in this first team win. I have faith in the subs, but I don't really want to make subs early on as we go into the final. Oh, and here we go. The boys are training up. Tero, Maya and Vaz doing a bit of passing with someone just off screen. It's Saboscloy and yeah, who have they got? Do I recognise any of these? Not really. Goretzka, I think that is, the central midfielder who's at Bayern. Obviously not anymore. As can we see any of these here? I don't know who that captain is. Golaski. I know him, don't know many of the rest. I'm going to have to wait for the team sheet. And look at the trophy, it looks beautiful there. This is the running that I've just showed you. How's theirs gone? Beat Torino, they beat Nantes 7-0. Jeez. And there it is, one last look at that trophy. Hopefully it's coming home with us as we get to see our team sheet first. Let's have a look at it. Let's read our team out. Lunin, Tejero, Lorente, Calero, Angelino, Barrios, Bardi, Saboscloy, Maya, Vaz and Hernandez. And it looks like Vaz is a bit closer in than Saboscloy. I don't know if that's because of his name or not, being a bit shorter. As we get to see the Leipzig lineup. Golaski, oh that's Jimenez the captain. I knew his face. With Bustos, Kozavebesin, Benassi Bain, Harida, Goretzka, Bergwijn, Nkulu, Edouard and Loren. Edouard and Loren I both know. Bergwijn I know. Jimenez, Glask, Nkulu. But I don't know many of the other guys with the long names, in the defence especially, so hopefully it isn't that good. And we can find a way through and leave this stadium, which I've still forgot to check, with all the points. And it actually looks like it's Dortmund with the outside billboards, but I think that's a bit unfair. They're playing in their home country. I know it's not their stadium, but still, we've had to travel all the way to Germany for this. I guess you can't script it. The final is, or the location of the final is already chosen before you play it, as Estival's here and he can't get through. And here is Estival Vaz, he's on one now. Passes it to Lovro Maya, who's run onto it very smartly. Lovro Maya to try and put it through that gap and doesn't go. Got to just keep the pressure on the keeper who's hoofed it long. Angelino to win that. And it's Bardi, he can get on the second ball. Can he put it down the line to Estival? There we go. Estival into Hernandez. Hernandez with a good run in midfield here, because Maya made a move. Hernandez, oh, and he's hit the outside of the post. A real big chance to take the lead in the Europa League final. What a hit, but he just smacks the post. Thought that was in the top bins then. As Barrios challenging for this one. Doesn't get there, I don't think, but we're still going to get a chance. And don't get that one. Come on, boys, wake up a little bit. As Stevie Bergwijn's running down the wing. Big tackle. I can just hear a whistle as well going off at this stadium. It's annoying me. As Barrios has the ball. He's ran straight into him. Edouard to come away now. And they can't get their first chance off. Oh, this is a nervy game. As Hernandez puts it down the wing, though. Our team's got the quality. Here's Saboscloy trying to get past Jimenez in the middle. Passes it to Barrios, Estival, around the corner. Oh, and that almost went for Hernandez. However, here could be their first chance. Edouard with it. Good skill and trickery, and he's won a corner for his team on the half-hour mark. No huge chances apart from Hernandez so far, as they might whip this in. It's cut past us as Bustos. Ngulu with the ball to put in, and it's a good punch, Lunin. First threat from them, and hopefully we can catch him on the counter. Esteval with a good pass around him to Enisbadi. Enisbadi's got the gap in front of him. Has he got the pace on Boussaïn Bessaïn? I don't even know if he does. He's going to cut back into the middle. Give it to Hernandez. Can he score with his second chance? Weak foot over the bar. And here's a chance down the line for Stevie Bergwijn. Come on, we've got to defend better than that, boys. They've gone straight through. Just stand him up, Angelino. Oh, it's Calero. Angelino's always out of position, isn't he? As Calero gets there, he's been fouled himself and nothing has been given. That is paid refereeing once more, but here's Hernandez going to come away with it anyway to Szoboszlai. If he's onside, he's got a chance here. Dominic Szoboszlai to try and sweat it across Esteval Vaz. He got the goal in the final of the Copa de España, and Esteval Vaz has a goal in the Europa League final. What a huge one. Oh, yes, boys. What a sweaty as well. Look at that. The man ran away from him. If I think it's Fusef Bassain would have stuck with Vaz, he probably would have defended that, but he doesn't. He moves out of the way for Esteval to tap it home, and we have the advantage in the final. Can we make it 2? If we could make it 2, I'd say that's wrapped up, because chances don't come lightly in these games, as Hernandez has another one. Could get a goal here if he can cross it into the box. That's a good cross as well. Oh, Szoboszlai tried to backwards header it for some reason. I mean, it probably was his only chance to get it, and we have the 1-0 lead at half-time. I've still got 45 minutes though, in-game minutes. Luckily not full 45 minutes, as they haven't had a shot at goal. Not even off target, should I say, as well. Not one shot, 49% possession for them, so we've got to be careful. Don't want to get caught by surprise. And of course, they will be hyped up for this second half, as well as me, because I know how close we are to the trophy. As Hernandez just needs to run after this. Lovro Maya now passing his man on. Good tackle from Bardi, and he's going to pass it forward to Esteval. That's a good ball straight through to Hernandez. Going to take the touch back. Oh, and the defender. Why didn't he just tap that? He had an easy chance as it's crossed in towards Hernandez. No one at it. Here's Nkudu with the ball as well. Can't let them have a chance here. I don't know what formation they're playing as well. What, a 4-2-2-2? I forgot. That gives them a bit of an advantage as they're coming at us here. Nkulu with the ball back. He's going to try and put this down the wing. Is it? No. We've stepped in. Barrios to pass it forward. Hernandez, stay on side and get a run on, but I don't know what you were doing. And here's Calero. Come on. Let's get on this attack now. Barrios with the ball. He's still running. Wilmar Barrios, can he put it down that line? He can. Esteval on it. Esteval back in the middle, please. There we go. Hernandez. We've got Meyer in front of us. He goes that way to Szoboszlai, though. Szoboszlai to cut back. Can he get in the middle? He's going to try and pass it, and that was the wrong option. Still a slender 1-goal lead so far. So that was a dodgy pass as well. I don't know how that's worked. With Goretzka being sidestepped. Out to Angelino. Down the wing, please. Esteval now. With Maya in the middle. Maya, one more, please. Szoboszlai, try and cut back and try and shoot. I probably should have passed that back to Maya. That was a good chance for a goal. I'm going to take Bardi off here for Ladirio Ferreira as they make a change. Ladirio Ferreira has been excellent, especially with his versatility playing in centre-back as well as CDM, but Bardi's tired and we're going to give him a rest. Wilmar Barrios, come on. I don't expect it to be a high-scoring finale, but if we could get another, it would make me so comfortable going into the last 15 minutes. I thought there were less than that. Hernandez around the corner to Barrios, though. This would be a huge trophy, of course. Stopped at the semi-finals last time as Maya can hit this. Maya! It's a curler over the top. Angelino. Is there anyone in the box here? I don't think so. There's Lovro Maya, though, and I see the run. I thought that was going to go to the edge, and it was actually a header on target. Last 10 minutes now as Golaski holds the ball, and we just need to hold on ourselves. And here's Maya. He's got a chance through. Come on, we could wrap it up in the last minute. Juan Camilo Hernandez. And we've won the Europa League trophy. That's 2 trophies in 1 season. And 4th spot. What a goal, Juan Camilo Hernandez. Oh, I can remember 3 seasons ago, 2 seasons ago, we were dying for the Europa League. We couldn't get in for anything. We just couldn't get in. And now, after the semi-final disappointment of last year against Schalke in the 90th minute, we should have wrapped it up in the 88th. 2-0 against RB Leipzig, who I've got to say have been extremely disappointing in this game. Have not threatened at all. I think they still haven't had a shot on target. And we should be getting that trophy. I'd say it hasn't been a long time coming, but to me it has. 2 whole seasons. And the 90th episode it's took. The 90 whole 20-minute things. Just overcramped videos. And we might be getting a trophy to show for it. Of course, we've got the Copa de España, but this This is huge. This one's enormous as Carbin has a chance to whip it in. They could still score and it won't change it, but they're not gonna. Straight to Lunin, and when I release this referee, he blows the whistle. The Eibar fans go mental. We've beaten Leipzig in their own backyard in Germany. And Vaz falls to the floor. 2 goals in 2 finals for him so far. And this one wasn't the winner because Hernandez has wrapped it up. But it's a huge one still. Champions, champions. They sing it again. Ladero Ferreira can't believe it. Hands on his head. They're getting in that huddle. They always do. The togetherness, the cohesion in this squad is spectacular. Look at that. All them boys need that medal round the necks right now. And it's going to be Ladero Ferreira to lift it. He came off the bench. I think that's because I took Bardi off. That's a bit of a weird one. Youth, I think we signed him as well. Not even an academy player. A youth player we signed. Lifting the trophy. There's Tejero. He's glad about it. And everyone's on there. That's a bigger trophy than the Copa de España as well. I'll tell you that. As Ladero Ferreira, the backup captain, I guess, gonna lift the trophy. Ooh, hey! The Eibar fireworks go off once again. SD Eibar win the Europa League. I forgot the name of the Dortmund Stadium, but I don't care in this moment. We have trophy number 2 on this series. 2 down, I'd say, and 2 more to go. La Liga and the Champions League. So it gets hard now. We're in the big leagues, and we need to try and make some big signings. Lunin, or not Lunin, Ladero Ferreira. Jesus, Max, get them right. Gonna go around lifting the trophy in front of the fans, and Tejero looks excited with him. Oh, what a game of football that one is. A 2-0 game, and Leipzig, I'm sorry to say, if I were the manager, I would be absolutely disappointed and aggressive with the team because they didn't do well at all. And there it is, confirmation. I always like to see the confirmation. It just makes me feel so much better. And that is the season over, guys. We've got the Euros, but I'm not going to play them on screen. I just preferred this to keep on Eibar. I might actually quit the England job after this. I can't quit it before the Euros at this time. They'll be going mental with me. But yeah, I feel like I'm going to quit it. How much money did we get? We got 9 million. That's still good to add to the huge sum we've got, of course. 210 with a wage budget of 1 million. Guys, I don't know how that manager rating hasn't gone up as well. That's a bit weird. But guys, suggest some players below, and when I mean suggest, get wild. I say realistic signings, but with that money, with Eibar having 210 million, that's not realistic in itself. Eibar, no offense to any Eibar fans out there, but I don't think it's realistic for him to be in the Europa League within like 4 seasons or whatever we've done it in. So yes, it's out of the window realism at the moment. So get suggesting some big names. We will try and sign most of them. And yeah, I think we're into 90 rated player territory now. As for objectives, look at that. We've passed every single one. I don't know how that one hasn't been ticked off yet. The financial, we've definitely done that. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing as I'm going to show you the results from around the leagues, and maybe some teams will know we're playing in the Champions League. Starting off with the Premier League, Man City not going unbeaten this time, 103 points. Spurs on 102. Spurs as well, not Liverpool who are on 100. That's gutting for Tottenham, I must say, as Arsenal finished 6th. Bit disappointing from them. Who's at the bottom? Huddersfield, Palace and Brighton. Stoke a big shock as well there. 12th in the league. That's a bit of a weird one. Of course, they always used to be a mid-table side as Norwich and West Brom return, and Leeds missing out on the playoffs to Blackburn Rovers. I know if you'll be disappointed with that as Sunderland go down, Ipswich and Millwall. Always like a look at my team. Grimsby, 19th. Not good from you, boys. I expect better. It's PSG go unbeaten, 106 points. Monaco with 100 as well. All these teams coming close. It must be gutting for them as Laurent, Giamp and Dion go down. Bundesliga, how did Leipzig do? They actually finished on 92 points. Bayern undefeated again with 96. And who's gone down out of this league? Hanover, Freiburg and Nuremberg. Freiburg, that's a bit of a shock for me. I thought they were always a mid-table tied with a Roma winning Serie A. That's a bit of a shock with Piemonte Calcio 3rd and Milan losing it on goal difference by 1 goal. I'm gutted for Milan, although I think I am over the moon for Roma with Frosinone, Benevento and Chievo Verona going down. Is there any more leagues to look at? I don't really think so. But let's end it with a looking at ours. As we finished 4th, Barcelona, of course, winning on 104 points. Undefeated all year round, 100 goal difference and 109 goals scored. Only 9 goals conceded all season. 9 in 38 games. 9. Real Madrid did not stand a chance, 7 points behind, with Atletico Madrid actually thrashing as well, 8 points clear of us, and we were in front of them for most of the season. That is disappointing. With Villarreal and Valencia getting the Europa League spots, Bilbao the rivals in 11th, but have Alaves gone down? No! They've survived on the skin of the teeth. I don't know how I feel about that. Rivals, of course, you want bad stuff to happen to them. You want them to go down all the time. But, yeah, I'd like to play a derby next year. And that, my friends, is it for season... I don't even know the number. 2024. So that should be 5, shouldn't it? Season 5, it probably is, as it says right there. Eibar Europa League winners. And we'll go into next season. Get suggesting some names. Unfortunately, guys, this is the end of the episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. The channel is growing amazingly at the moment. I did not expect this. And yeah, I can't believe it. I'm over the moon. Thank you, guys. 240, I think we're at the moment, which is absolutely overwhelming, as I've just said. And I hope you have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. In a bit. Peace.